Okay, 11. This is quite challenging also.
Maitreya's consciousness spiritual penetration. Surangama Sutra, Chapter 5. Maitreya Bodhisattva said to the Buddha, I recall that in the past, as many eons ago as there are motes of dust, a Buddha named Sun Moon Bright Lamb was born. I became a disciple of this Buddha and entered monastic life. I was focused on seeking fame and enjoyed associating with the rich and famous. At that time, the world-honored one instructed me to cultivate and contemplate that all things exist only in consciousness, to enter Samādhi. With this Samādhi, I have throughout many eons served as many Buddhas as the grains of sand in the Ganges River. My yearning for fame ceased complete. It was when Blazing Lamb Buddha was in this world that I realized the wondrous perfection of this consciousness, only Samādhi. I then realized that throughout all space and even the Buddha lands, whether pure or impure, all things appear through the transformations of my mind. Buddha asked about this perfection. In my contemplation, I analyzed that all things in the 10 directions exist in consciousness only. I see the truth and am enlightened, leaving behind the dependency on external objects and innumerous attachments, realizing the state in which no mental objects arise. This is the foremost method.
So, this method is good for the greedy type of people. Greedy type of people is like this, Maitreya Bodhisattva as recorded in the Surangama Sutra. Maitreya Buddha reported, he said, last time he remember one of his past life. At the time of this Buddha called Sun Moon Bright Lamb. So he renounced as a disciple under this Buddha. But after he had renounced, he always seeking fame and enjoy associating with the rich people, the famous people. This is exactly what the greedy people like to do. Try to friend with the rich guy, the tatok, the tatin. Why? Just hoping the tato can give him projects to do, and then get fatat from the project, right? Now, exactly, so Maitreya said last time he was also like that, also like to meet with the rich guys and the famous guys like that. Then at the time, the Buddha instructed him to cultivate one Dharma gateway. The name is called All Things Exist Only in the Mind Consciousness. All things, your bungalow, your money, your Mercedes, your Rolex, your Mont Blanc, everything actually comes from your mind consciousness. They are not coming from outside. So you no need go and what you call go and find the tatok tatin. No need one. So he said after that I enter into the Samādhi Buddha. After I had practiced this Dharma gateway, I enter into this Samādhi. So with this Samādhi that I gained throughout all the aeons, I serve many Buddha. Serve many Buddha means what? If the Buddha wants what, I just can produce to the Buddha. Because he know how to manifest all these things from his mind consciousness. Like that. So here and until the next another Buddha named called Blazing Lamb, was born. Then I realized the wondrous perfection of this consciousness only Samādhi. All things appear through the transformations of our mind. This is Vipassana. This is the accomplishment of his Vipassana, and this is the accomplishment of his Śamatha. So now Buddha Shakyamuni, this Buddha is Shakyamuni Buddha. So Shakyamuni Buddha, now you ask me which method is the best one. Throughout my contemplation, I analyze all the phenomena, all the things, the money, the Mercedes, the Mont Blanc, the LV bag or whatever, SK2 in the 10 directions. They exist just only inside my mind consciousness only. So because I can see this truth and enlighten, so leaving behind the dependency on all these external objects, the LV bags, the Mercedes, the bungalow, and I leaving behind dependency these innumerous attachments. So I realize a state in which no mental objects arise in my mind. I'm totally free and liberated in the utmost foremost method. This method, like that. Okay, so you are this type. Yeah, I must meet the tatok to give me project to become to get 1 million or whatever. Then you can try this method. You can try the method. Okay, how to practice this? Okay, something like this, mind consciousness. So this is your meditative point, your meditation object is the mind consciousness,
Li Jiacheng.
You know who is Li Jiacheng, the very famous guy, let's say, okay. Your mind think like that.
I want to get to know him, hope to become prosperous after following him.
Okay. Usually greedy people like that, tatok tere. The big tatok tere, go and meet him lah. Hopefully he give me some project lah. Then I get fatak lah, right? The mind, the greedy people think like that, right? Or this guy.
Ma Yun. I know Ma Yun very well. We often had tea together.
Correct. Boost up, boosting up, boosting up. He know a great guy.
Liu Dehua.
Actually, should use English lah, Andy Lau lah, or whoever. Jack Ma, is it?
I just follow the.
Yeah. That it clings more. Okay, so Andy Lau. Okay.
Andy Lau, we are buddies, you know. Do you want to have tea with him? He will come out as soon as I make a call.
Yeah. Or you might think of.
I must earn 1 million in the future. Must possess 10 mansions. Going for holiday every year. Give a lot of money to my children.
Right? You might have this in your mind, Or you think of.
Wow, finally I have 5 million in my bank account. It's really hard work. I must guard it well and not let my husband know about it.
Okay, you may think of this as well.
My husband treated me very well before we were married. When we were dating, he would take me shopping for branded bags every day. He was so affectionate towards me then.
Last time, okay? Last time. So whatever you think, whatever your mind thinks, you cannot run away of any of these types, What is it? You think of the future people. Okay, your mind thinking of the future people. So when your mind is thinking of the future people, what have you do? You have to drop this outflowing. You have to drop this. And then, or you think of the past people that you have known. Okay, I knew him lah. We are friends. Or you think of the present people, the people you know now. Or you think of the incident, the event of the future. You haven't got 1 million, what? You haven't got 10 mentions, what? But you're thinking of it already. You're thinking of the future event. Or you're thinking of the now event, the present event. Okay, now in your bank got this money, this amount, okay. Or you're thinking of the past event. What had happened to you? My husband treated me very well last time, but now don't talk about him anymore lah. In future lagi don't talk lah. So your mind think also. Either you think of the past, the present, the future, or think of the future people, past people, or present people. Only like that. Think also cannot run away from this what you call the cage. So you have to drop this. Who is the future people? This future tato is actually he appears inside my mind. If I got no mind, how can I think of him? So this future people, this future guy, future tato appears from my mind, He comes from my mind. He's not outside me. He's inside my mind, And if you think of the past people, how? This Jack Ma that I know, he was transformed by my mind. If without my mind, how do I know him? And the reason I knew him Because I got my mind, ma. So this guy came from where? Came from my mind consciousness lah. Correct? Then how about you think of the present people? You think of the present people like this. These present people, this Andy Lau, also he's manifested from my consciousness. Why? If I have no consciousness, how am I conscious about his presence? So now I'm conscious about his presence. The reason is because I got consciousness, ma. So this Andy Lau, the present friend of mine now, is actually a manifestation of my consciousness. Okay, and how about you thinking when you're thinking of the future thing? So all your whatever that you can think of the future, they are all created. They are all manifested from your mind. Without if you have no mind, how can you think of the future? Same thing, Lord. When you think of the now, also this event of the now, the present, also transformed from your consciousness. You think of your past husband. Forget about it lah. He also came from your mind consciousness. Why are you so headache about him? Correct. So this is how you practice the Maitreya's consciousness gateway. Everything, all the phenomena in the universe are just the mind consciousness, are only the mind consciousness. So this is called consciousness only school, Yoga Achara school, consciousness only school. So concentrate here, use your heart chakra here, okay, or your eyebrow chakra, okay, usually quite strong with that lah. Then until
the three nimittas arise, Prajñā.
So whatever you think, all put in your mind consciousness here, all put in your mind consciousness, all put in your mind consciousness here, like that. Everything
exists only in my mind consciousness. My mind consciousness is like the money pearl, which is the source of all phenomena. I already have everything. Why should I need to borrow anything from anyone else?
So if you have reached to the mind consciousness Samādhi, you will be very satisfied, you know. The whole world, the whole universe, it's just coming up from my mind, you know. I have everything already. Then who should I still looking for? Then you're very satisfied, you're very happy. This is the Maitreya's method, according to Śamatha Sutra. Your mind can manifest anything. So your mind is like a money pearl. Money pearl is the Aladdin's lamp, you know. You rub, the thing will come out. You rub, the thing will come out. So you go and back for whom? Just back to your mind lah. Just back to your mind, and your mind can manifest. And it's true, you know. Let's say now you happen to buy a Mercedes. Okay, you buy a Mercedes. Now you can ride on it. The Mercedes come from where? Initially, your mind lah. If you don't have the mind that I want to buy a Mercedes, then you won't go and work hard. If you don't go and work hard, you don't have money. If you don't have the money, how can you buy that Mercedes? So the Mercedes come from where? Your money pearl here. This is your Aladdin's lamp lah. You go and look for what? Outside that nothing is all inside here. This is called Buddha's Dharma. Understand? Then at the very end, you will feel you are very rich. Oh, I have the whole world already. Look for what? Then you're in Samādhi lah. You got sukha ma. When you're very satisfied, you got sukha ma, right? The sukha is a jhana factor ma. Then you got bliss, and you got the rapture, you got joy, you got the piti. Then you enter into jhana lah, like that. Enter into jhana, like that. Okay, so all dharmas, all the phenomena exist within my mind consciousness. My mind is like an Aladdin lamp, the money pearl. You see, put the moon there, is like a money pearl.